microphone. Okay, I think that's everything. I think we're working. I think we're cooking. I just don't know how to get rid of the black thing border thing. Why am I in a... Oh, shit. How am I in a car? What the fuck? How the... How am I in a car? I selected... I selected spectate. Oh, fuck off. Sorry. Oh, how the fuck's this happened? How's this happened? I need to text Nathan saying there's an issue. Fuck. Fudge. No. How... How have I done this? Like, generally, how have I done this? How have I managed this? How have I actually managed this? I'm a screw up. This is fun. We need to make a new lobby. Short qualifying. Okay. Sorry. My fault. How did I manage that? How did I actually manage that? Also, how do I get rid of this, like, chat thing that's on the right? Right. You need to go to your settings before you start streaming. Oh. Go into broadcast settings on your PS. Okay. Should I end the stream real quick while we're managing everything? I feel like we should do that. Hi Leo, how's it going? Not bad. I feel like I should probably stop streaming and then do the settings and then restream. Also should probably... I love not knowing how to use a PS4. I've got some settings in on PS I need to change to get rid of the on-screen chat. I didn't actually, think it would show. Also, I don't know if Nathan's talking to me or if he's talking to Tropic. might actually need to. You'll get there one day, mate. You keep pushing, you keep trying, try hard, socialize, talk with others. You never know, you might be able to. I also just realized I'm in game chat. Let me fix that real quick. There we go. Okay, I am still live. Nathan hasn't said anything about resetting stream, so I'm assuming. I mean, what if I could I do it before I went live? There's no sense. No, that's probably because I was here. Did I did I do it? I think I fixed it. I think I did. Okay, I did fix it. We're good. I didn't have to end the stream. Yes. Oh, fun. Fun, stressful day. Fun, stressful day. 15 minutes late, and I am completely sorry for that, Nathan. I'm going to press spectate. I am spectating. But it was really weird because I'm pretty sure I pressed spectate the first time round, and it just never put me down as spectator. It launched me into Thingy. The practice session, mate. You might need to speak to Red because I don't think we're doing. Is Do we have silver next week or is it the following? No, I think we've got a week off. I could be wrong. I would need to check the calendar. Let me check calendar real quick because I'm pretty sure it's a week off. Oh my god, I have completely. Oh my god, Fanfinus is in, but I don't see Kim. I need to get Kim. Oh, I am so sorry, guys. I'm trying to catch up with things, Kim. Okay, I think we're good. They keep saying error. Kim's having joining issues apparently. I'll keep sending me invites. I went past him, haven't I? I guess. Okay. Let me close down F1 on my PC. I need a track map as well. Spain. Ah, I'm dropping everything. Okay. Ah, deep breaths, deep breaths. Everything will work out. color mode view. Panda Racing? Panda is racing, okay. Alright, I'm going to put a prediction up just to entertain the chat just for a second. Alright, who will get pole position? I have opted for Panda and Dennis because I know them very well and they will probably get pole here. Okay, we're good to go. On to qualifying. My prediction for qualifying, I think Dennis will take pole position with Panda P2, Ben in P3, Sendro 4th, and Nick in P5. That's my honest pole position thoughts. It's going to be short qualifying mainly because I am very sorry to Nathan for wasting time and having issues. I have never used a PS4 in my life except from having to race. That's the only time I've used it. I've never touched this thing in months. So I'm hoping everything will be okay. It will run smoothly. I don't have any problems. Breathe.
Championship was held in 1950 during the fourth season of F1. Giuseppe Farina, who was driving for Alfa Romeo, took the championship after winning 3 of the 7 races held that season.
Alright, welcome to Formula 7 Realistic, where you have to drive in realistic performance. There's also team budgets, team principles, and a load of other very different stuff compared to other realistic like servers and other leagues. F7 does driver budgets and team principles. And honestly, as a team principal myself, I've found it very strange, but I've enjoyed it. It's been one good experience. As we now see Trubo on an outlap. Let's watch him. Let's actually pull up the telemetry. Get the track map up in front of me. Get ready for this. As we now see Trubo coming around turn 11, 12, 53. Now, recently, the track has been changed. There's the old layout, the very long right-hander of turn 13. As we now see Trubo going around 14, starting his lap. DRS wide open, using his ERS down the main straight. Through turn 1 he goes. Down into turn 5. And down towards turn 6 where you go uphill into the next DRS. Game volume is really loud, mate. Alright, let me see if I can fix that real quick. I have absolutely no Scooby on what I'm doing. Right, massive volume. Right, how's that? Is that better, Marks, or is it still too loud? Because it doesn't sound too bad. I think it's quiet. Either that or it's me. As we now see Truble with the 112.9, sorry guys I missed that, I was fixing. Dutch with a 113.4 across the line. We have got a Ferrari of Dennis. No, that's not Dennis, that's Niels on an outlap coming across the line to start his lap. Maggi behind him coming across the line now to finish his lap, and it's going to be a 113.5 into P3 behind the AlphaTauri driver of Dutch. We do have an Alfa Romeo coming up to the line. That is Yayi. He is on a lap. Across the line he goes pole position. Or currently P1 with a 112.7. I'm missing stuff. We got that's an Aston starting his lap. We have a Mercedes coming around the final corner. This is Fanfinus on his lap, the reserve driver for Mercedes tonight. 111.7 by Fanfinus. That puts him to P1 at the moment. As we now see, I think that may be Truble coming across the line, or is it? Yes, it's Truble. I think he's also into the pit lane. Yep. We have the other Ferrari of Dennis coming around the final corner to start his lap. We're going to go off board for a second. Who's up next? I see a blue car. Who's this? It is Maggi. He's already finished his lap. I'm pretty sure the only person that's out doing a lap right now is Dennis. Tease is also on a lap. Let's stay on board with Tease just for the moment. I'm very uncomfortable sitting in this chair, not gonna lie. As it comes around turn 12 and 13, try and stay on that corner but not ride it. Round 14, hugging that corner, try and not get too much rear loss. And across the line he goes P3 with a 112.2. We got a few cars behind. Fear Jack into P5 with a 112.7. Let's go on board with Dennis as he finishes his lap, going round turn 11 now. And turn 12. I'm going to try and keep it a little bit wide on exit here just to get and maximise that exit speed. Keep it on the curbs. Coming up to across the line now, DRS enabled. And it's a 111.3 for Dennis. That puts him to P1 ahead of Fanfinus. We do have Niels Hendricks, I believe, on a lap. No, he's not on a lap, he's in the second time. We do have a Rebel on a lap, actually. That would be Ben. Ben's on an outlap. Let's stay on board with Ben. I think he's the only one that's actually about to do a lap. Actually, no, I just realised Roik is out on a lap. Right now coming around the last sector. Thanks Nathan, I'm hopefully not doing too bad. Takes me a second to get used to everything. As we now see Roy coming across the final corner towards the line. Looks like it's going to be a 111.7. That puts him P3 ahead of the Ferrari of Niels Hendricks. We do have an Alpine in the pit lane now. Dennis coming along as well. We do have, I think that's Kim on an outlap. Ben, I think, has been pulled up by a little bit of traffic, maybe just a bit. Let's stay on board with Ben just for the final sector here. DRS wide open, heading down into turn 10. This is also a very recent change to the Barcelona track. We used to see a kind of hairpin there. Now it's a long left-hander. And down into 14 now he goes. Coming up to the line, DRS enabled. Ben goes P1 with a 1:11.3. That's an amazing time between him and the Ferrari of Dennis. We do have an Aston Martin coming up behind. I believe this is, in fact, oh, that's in the pit lane. We do have a McLaren actually on an outlap. It is Giannotti on an outlap. He is. We're gonna leave Giannotti just for a moment. Go on board with Kim as he is on his lap, right behind Giannotti. I feel very tired tonight. I'm not gonna lie, but I want to get energized for the race. I want to see some great battling for the sprint race. We do have a sprint race, and for the main event. As we now see Kim coming round the last couple corners. Turn around turn 14, very wide there. DRS enabled, and across the line Kim goes. It's only P12 with a 1:13.8. We do have Ben on a lap, I believe. No, he's in the pit lane. Alfa Romeo. This is the reserve driver of Tropic, who's reserving for the Alfa Romeo. And he goes 1:14.2 in the Alfa Romeo. I've just missed that. Merckx also went slower than Tropic with a 1:14. I think that was Dutch going across the line there. I've also missed Trubo. I think he set a lap to start qualifying. That's Lewis now starting a lap. There's so much action and there's like a few minutes left of the session. Giannotti coming around. Giannotti coming around the last couple of corners of the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya. Ben cooking. I agree, Ben is cooking. He's only about 500 faster than Dennis, but Dennis will gain that as we see Giannotti coming around the last couple of corners. DRS enabled coming up to the line. That puts him P10 with a 1:13.1. 8 minutes remaining in the qualifying session as we see a Alfa Romeo coming up to the line. That is not Tropic, but it is in fact Yaye, the other reserve for the Alfa Romeo team. Across the line, he is now starting his lap. We do have, I think that is Henke, coming around the line, across the line to start his lap. We do have an Alfa, not an Alfa. Oh, we got spin! I think that was a spin at least. I think Sendro was just giving space to the drivers behind, but we do have drivers moving. Dutch across the line does not improve, I don't believe. We do have Lewis on a lap though. Across the line he goes. He goes P7 with a 1:12.4. Alfa Romeo across the line. Yaye's into the grass. Tropic does not improve. Sendro starts his lap. I believe this is Niels Hendrick on an outlap going on to his next lap. We have not Roy, but that is going to be Fear Jack starting his lap, and behind him I think that is Fanfinus. Yep. We also have that's Panda with a 1:11.0, 3/10 faster than his teammate of Ben. Panda flying around here today. We do have a McLaren, that I think is Giannotti. He is into the pit lane. That's the Alpine of, not T's, where's Henke? Henke on a lap. Coming around the last couple corners. Oh, that was a lot of curb for Henke. Going across the line now. P4! 1:11.5 for Henke. As we now see an Aston Martin behind him coming up to the lane. It's Royx, DRS enabled, coming up, and it's not an improvement. He didn't change anywhere. He didn't go anywhere. He stayed P6. As we see an Alfa Romeo coming up, that is into the pit lane, but we do see Tropic another out lap. Warm-up laps. P16 for Tropic. I missed that. Sendro goes P8 with a 1:11.8. We do have, I think that is Fanfinus into pit lane. Henke is still around the track. We do have T's on his outlap, starting his lap now. Aston Martin into pit lane. We do have, I think that's a Williams of Mad G coming up to the, no, he's going into pit lane as well. Kim coming around to start his lap. We do have, I think that is Panda pitting. I think that's now, I think that's Henke. Yeah, Henke. He looks low on ERS, so I'm assuming he's going to be boxing. So I think the Alfa Romeo of Roix is behind him. Roix is also on his in lap, I believe. Yeah, looks like we do have Sandro behind him on an in lap. Ooh, that's strange for Sandro. We do have a flyer of Niels Hendrick though. Niels coming up to turn 11, 12, going around up down to 13 now. Try sandbagging, not getting all the performance out of the engine. I agree, Dennis. And Niels boxes. So, the next car across the line will probably be the Alpine of Keys. He is on a flyer. DRS enables around turn 14 coming up to the line. Does not improve. Interesting. Could there be a possible rain? No, I don't think there was rain forecasted. We do have a, I think that's a Haas driver of Kim. I have completely forgot where Kim is. Sorry, Kim. Across the line, I don't think he did do it. He gained 2/10 that lap, but it does not move him from P19. When did Nick retire? I actually missed that. Nick has retired. Wonder why that's happened. Let's stay on board with Mad G while T's, I think, is boxing this lap. We're going to stay on board with Mad G at the moment. I think this is the best time to shout out Formula 7, especially on an out lap. Formula 7, we've got what, 5 divisions now? 3 metal divisions is bronze, silver, gold. Then you got your fantasy division run by Red and Turbo, absolute amazing pairing. Moving on now to realistic is what you, oh my goodness, is what you are watching currently. We have team budgets, driver salaries. What else do we have in realistic? I've completely forgotten. Realistic performance. There we go. So yeah, as we now see Maggi just now coming across the line to start his lap. We do have an Alfa Romeo, not an Alfa Romeo, but a Haas driver behind him. Is Kim up on his line? No, he boxes. We do have, yeah, we're just staying on board with Maggi at the moment. Fantasy. Let's actually start with the times, Jamie. Start with the times. Right. Bronze 10 AM, silver 12:30 PM, and gold at 7:30 PM on a Sunday. All right. All UK times. Fantasy 7:30 on a Monday at UK times. Fantasy is your create your own livery, create your own team, like logos as well. It's kind of like realistic in a way where you kind of customize it and mold it. But yeah, fantasy is also another great division. The comms over there, Turbo and Red, absolutely amazing comms. They're funny, know what I mean? And every time I race in fantasy, even though it's a mixed grid, it's always fun to be ahead of some gold drivers. As a silver driver as well, like being ahead of a gold driver during a race, it feels nice. Granted, the gold driver's probably just had a bad race, and yeah, I'm not good, but it's still a nice feeling. If you guys want that feeling, if you do !Discord in the Twitch chat, you will be able to go into the Discord and you can start your driver trials to get in to F7. As I said, we do race on Sundays, Mondays and Wednesdays. Sunday obviously being your bronze, silver and gold, Monday being fantasy and realistic on a Wednesday. I feel like I'm forgetting something. What am I forgetting? What am I forgetting? I feel like I am forgetting, but we are going to stay on board. What have I missed? I feel I've missed a lot. Oh my goodness, every single driver is out and on laps. Oh my goodness. As we see Fear Jack slowing down, I think he's just warming his tyres. We got a car coming up to the line, that's Maggi. I think he's going into the pit lane. Yeah, looks like it. We do have a Haas driver behind him. It is Kim, but we do have, I think that's Gennady. No, it's Sandro. Sandro's on us on an outlap. Dutch quite far back there. getting some slipstream up. I think that's the Mercedes of Fanfinus. Yeah, Fanfinus making a really weird move on Lewis. They're both on an outlap, but they do have a driver on a lap behind them, so be careful, guys. Maggi has retired. Maggi has called it a day and retired in the pit lane. That's P15 is the best he can do. As we see Dutch coming round the couple last corners. Where's he going to put this? AlphaTauri, DRS enabled, cross the line, P14 for Dutch. That's good. That's good. Right behind Yaye and the Alfa Romeo. Across the line, Lewis comes to start his lap, as most drivers are now starting their final lap around this beautiful Barcelona track. Henke starting his lap as well as Sandro. Sandro's already started. Gianotti's also started his. We have a Ferrari coming across the line, up across it. Niels and Dennis both on outlaps, getting ready. I think that's an Aston Martin of pure Jack. Where is he? Where is B15 across the line? He does not improve. We do have a Red Bull behind. That is Ben starting his lap, as well as Panda starting his lap. A lot of drivers now on laps. T's across the line to start his lap as well. All the drivers are now out of the pit lane and starting their lap, as we now see Sandro coming up to cross the line. P8 for Sandro. Not a strong lap from him, I'm not going to lie. Oh, wait, I forgot. Nick is serving his engine penalty this race. Speaking of Nick, his teammate of Fanfinus is coming across the line. P5 for the Mercedes driver of Fanfinus. As we also have a Alfa Romeo coming up to the line. It is not Tropic, but his teammate Yaye, he goes across the line, does not improve, I don't think. Giannotti comes across up to the line now. Stays. He stays P17. Kim into the pit lane. Trubo across the line. P11. Yaye still out. Tropic into the pit lane. We got drivers now boxing. T's. No. Dennis. Niels in the pit lane. Dennis coming up to the line. Panda goes 1:10.9. Dennis only goes at 1:11.3. Oh, he's 10 seconds down his lap. That's why. Strange. Anyways, moving on to who have we got? Tease is on a lap. Oh wait, that's it. That's qualifying apparently. Not a lot of change. Not many changes up and down the field today in the end of qualifying there. I mean, Panda gaining the fastest time. That's all I seen. Obviously, with the overhead, the on-screen display saying that Panda set the fastest lap. But apart from that, like, I don't really see many drivers making improvements on their final lap. Which is interesting. I probably should have Discord open, just in case if I do get mentioned by anyone. I wouldn't be surprised. I think I'm doing okay. I think I'm managing. Somewhat managing. I think I'm doing okay. I think I'm good. I think we're good. Anyways, that is the end of qualifying. Panda takes pole position. And his teammate of Ben in P2. Dennis, P3. And that is all I'm getting so far. Got held up by 3 secret cars in Sector 1. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no. Anyways, as I was saying, Panda takes pole position! 3 times ahead of his teammate of Ben! Dennis in P3, Henke up in the Alpine in P4. Very good for me, I think, as his future team boss. Fanfinus in P5, Niels in P6, Royk in P7, Sandro down in P8. T's up into P9. Lewis, P10. That's a good position for him. Will he keep it for the race? Trubo in P11. Merckx P12. Yaye P13. Dutch P14. Fear Jack P15. Maggi P16. Giannotti starting all the way back in the McLaren P17. Tropic P18. And Kim in P19. And obviously Nick with his driver, his engine penalty, means that he will be starting dead last for the Grand Prix. Sorry, the sprint race. I forgot there was a sprint race. I can't wait for the sprint race. I am not going to lie. Sprint races, they're always so much happening. For example, back when I was doing comms for Austria, there was a sprint race. I could not keep my breath. There was so much action. I couldn't breathe. But if you guys want to join the action and race clean competitive drivers, then !Discord in the chat to join Formula 7 Racing. As I previously said, we do race on Sunday, Monday, and Wednesdays. So why not? Join the fun, join the club, you know. Honestly, if you really like sim racing and F1 and F7's your place. I've enjoyed my time in F7. Granted, there's been a couple issues with me being silly, but overall, the admins are amazing. They have great stewards. Know what I mean? And oh, Nathan, a legend. Absolutely, you get to know him. He's a legend. Anyway, we are off for the formation lap, which I didn't realize was turned on. I thought we were going to turn that off. Anyways, Panda does lead Ben from Dennis on the form lap. I've always liked to see what drivers do during the formation lap. Like, for example, in the like you can see Owen down into P20, but he's given like Kim a huge gap. He's actually closed it up. Okay. There is a huge gap between. I think that's the Henke and. Oh wait, there's Fanthas around. Fanthas, what happened? What's happened, mate? Why are you around on a formation lap? Anyways, well, he catches up to his teammate of Nick. Oh, make sure you don't have too many collisions trying to move up the grid because you will get reset to the grid, Fanthas. So be careful and just stay behind your teammate. But Ben's giving his teammate a little bit more space than I would think. I mean, he kind of wants to keep his teammate with the good tires, so like maybe hugging him is probably the better, you know, bet here. We do see another gap. That is a Ferrari of Niels and Wait, Fanthas. Okay, I was gonna say Fanthas is all the way back there, but yeah, Niels is giving some space to Henke. I think I'm getting confused now. Gennady as well. All the cars weaving. I absolutely love seeing the cars weave because I look at it and like say, why weave when you can brake drag? Brake drag, I feel like is just a better way to warm up your tires. Granted, your engine will be like 130 degrees, but it's fine. It won't affect engine power whatsoever. I'm kidding, it will probably. Anyways, as we now see the possible strategies for the sprint race, soft or the medium tire. Actually, we got a couple of Ooh, four drivers had collisions. Mad G, Gennady, Fearjack, and Dutch. That's not good. That's not what you want to see. We actually are going to check the tires. All the drivers are on softs. Dutch is on the mediums, as well as Tropic on the mediums. Strange strategies here for the sprint race. I can't lie, this is a 50-50. One light, two lights, three lights, four lights, five lights! And it's the lights out and away we go for I can't English, for the Spanish sprint. Panda leads the way from his teammates. We now see Dennis overtaking Penn down into turn one. Let me pull up the thing. A lot of driver moves as we now see down the field. There's been an incident. Tropic, oh, Tropic. Tropic, what's happened there, mate? He's taken Magi out completely there. Anyways, as we said, we got more driver swaps. Gennady behind Kim now. Kim up a lot of places. Down the inside goes Kim and Merckx. Oh my god, that was close. Panda still leads the way from Dennis and Ben. Henke P4, Fanthas P5, T's right behind them, so it's a Alpine language, poor Fanthas. Actually, coming to think of it, Fanthas was in the Alpine last season. So now being sandwiched by that team, wonder how he's feeling. We do have a driver's move here. Sandro now behind Super Truble. What's happened to Sandro? Strange. Sandro's usually up there in like P5, P7. I mean, as we now see drivers obviously putting their first laps down. A huge gap from the from Truble and Sandro. Has there been a collision? It's caused Sandro to go so far back. As we now see Sandro overtaking the Haas driver. Oh, just been he had a snap there. He said Sandro defending from the Haas driver as Truble goes down the. Ooh, thought of it, but thought better of it. Lewis right behind Truble, so he is out of the top 10. We do see Fear Jack out of place in an Aston Martin, as well as Gennady and Nick. You would think, oh, front runner seat, you would think, you know, they'd be up there in the top 10, but surprisingly they're down there. I mean, maybe the turn 1 incident caused them to go far back. I mean, Gennady did start pretty much last, and as well as Nick, but Fear Jack out of place. Anyways, not many driver moves. Let me actually put the interview on so I can tell. Well, what just happened to the interview? Why is everyone being lapped almost? we keep having this issue in fantasy, and it's always like this. So after a season, I could change teams in bronze. So it's not. How do I put this? You know, I'll actually probably leave it for Nathan to deal with. I'm thinking better of it. Anyways, driver moves. We do have Yaye down the inside of Lewis in the AlphaTauri. That's a move done. Owen up against Merckx. Gennady and Kim fighting it. Gennady going, I think I was a little bit wide for Gennady, but he makes that move stick. Tropic and Magi are now, they're still far behind. 10 seconds to the pack. That's not good to see in a sprint race. I am not going to lie. We do see Roy 4 tenths. No, we have Fear Jack 3 tenths behind Super Turbo. I think Jack could possibly get ahead of Turbo here on the main straight. There's DRS is enabled, so let's keep it. Let's stay on that. Let's stay on board with these two. As I say that, we've got a move behind Lewis's back through on Yaye. Coming down into turn 10. Let's stay on board with Jack though. He's 2 tenths behind Super Turbo as they go down into turn 13 and the 14 of Catalunya. DRS enabled for Jack. He isn't using his battery. Moves to the inside. And he's now ahead of Super Turbo. There has been a move. Dennis overtakes Panda for P1. I missed that. It is in custom cars, mate. It's the F1 23 cars, but you don't choose what cars you do. It's a wheel spin, and we do it every season. Ben's right behind his teammate is 2 tenths. Lewis behind Yaye 2 tenths as well. There's so many drivers close in this sprint race. Dutch on them mediums, getting pressured by Merckx now. I think Merckx could possibly get ahead of him by DRS straight. Still that huge gap between Fant and the Alpine, of Henke. 2 seconds, almost 2.5. Interesting. Another gap to talk about is Sendro's caught up to Niels. Sendro's up in P9. As we know, see Fear Jack ahead of Turbo still. P10 for him. I'm missing a lot of action. I apologise. I am out of it tonight. Yaye and Turbo 2 seconds. That's a huge gap as well. Jack and Sendro. As we now see Panda against Dennis down into turn 1. Later on the brakes goes Panda. Dennis just had to give that place to Panda. And that's move done for Panda. And he's up in the P1 now. I feel like saying Panda 4 times is bizarre. You never usually say Panda so many times. But Henke right behind Ben. Interesting. I actually cannot lie, right? You know what's funny? My PS4's get better graphics than my PC. Maybe I should start like doing my streams on PS4. Just mainly because the Alpine looks so beautiful and the shiny. Anyways, Roik is out. What's happened to Roik? Oh, he's crashed. Safety car. Roik's out. What actually happened to Roik? What has actually happened to Roik? How is he out of the race? Was Roik? What happened? As I did say, there is a safety car, so everyone's going to bunch back up. This could be good for Sendro. And all the soft tyres as well, because they get to keep their tyres for the next 3 laps. Whereas the mediums, well, they probably won't be faster. Dutch will probably drop to last, as well as Tropic being far behind everyone else. My dog is whining about something. I bet it's probably wanting water. I'll wait until the sprint race is done and I'll go and quickly do that. As we're going to see Panda catching up to the safety car. Ooh. No, you practically almost overtook the safety car there. For Bert. He's just trying to, like, you know, he's trying to do his job, and Panda's trying to overtake him. As we do see drivers into the pit lane, Dutch into the pit lane, Kim also into the pit lane. Was that a wing change? Was that a wing change? Tropic does not box, he stays out on them mediums. But Dutch and Kim will be the fastest drivers on track, especially with everyone on 5 laps. Tyres. Let's actually look. There's no penalties yet, which is a good thing. We got telemetry. Where else is the options? Stops, one stops, position changes, yes. Jack up, wow, Jack is up 6 positions, as well as Nick being up 9. T's up 3, wow. For a sprint race, there's been a lot of moves. Sendra's not moved position, I guess, kinda did, but yeah, I got burp, but it doesn't want to come out. Ben down 1, Dennis up 1, Henke and Fantinus remain still. T's up 3 as I said, Neil's down 1, Central stays. Pure Jack up 6, Trouble up 1, Nick up 9, Lewis up down 2. Lewis went down 2? He started 10th and he went down 2 positions. Yaya hasn't changed, Merck's down 2, Januri up 2 as well. Very interesting. Magi stays where he is, even after that huge incident with Tropic into turn 1. As we now see Januri boxing. This could be huge for the McLaren driver. Boxing under the safety car during a sprint race, having the freshest tyres of the Grand Prix. Sorry, not the Grand Prix, the sprint race. Oh, I was gonna say, you're gonna move? Like, you're just gonna sit there? But nah, he's out, you were good. He is behind Kim, and Kim is on them fresh tyres. Kim will need to gain a lot of places here on them fresh set, especially with Januri behind him. Januri will be rapid with that McLaren engine and just McLaren car in general, you know what I mean? That car is quick, so I'm hoping Januri can get at least top 5, maybe even top 13 for the sprint race. My dog really wants attention. Poor dog. Anyways, we do have, I think the safety car should be in this lap. Let's stay on board with Panda for a second while I go and deal with this dog. Thank you. Right, sorry for that, guys. The safety car, let me keep an eye on that. Safety car is in this lap, as we're about to get ready to go racing again in a sprint race. Not something you would usually see though, you know? People having to do a second start to a sprint race. Especially one that's only 11 laps. As, oh, Panda has just, that was a huge slide for Panda coming out of the exit of turn 14. As he now goes, and the safety car is in, and we are back to racing. Dennis down the inside of Panda here. This could be a move. Nope, Panda holds it. Ben still remains behind Dennis. Henke, Fantinus, and Niels is gaining position, I think. I don't know. As we do see Kim and Tropic gaining positions and losing positions. Janudi right behind Tropic. Tropic moves to the right side. Janudi through, and Janudi's going to try and send it round the outside of the Haas driver, but he's held up by the Williams of Merckx. As we now see more movements down in the midfield here. T's down, out of position. What has happened to T's? He's out of position. What is going on? What? I'm really confused. T's has dropped like a fly. Did T's leave the session? Lagged out. Oh, right, okay. Let me get you in then real quick, mate. Because I want you to be in before we go back racing. There you go. There you go, tease. There you go. Anyways, back racing. Jack up in P8 now. Sandro is still. Sorry, Jack up in P7. He's gained 8 positions. Sandro P8. Let's now go to the interval and let's go to the tires. Yeah, let's go to tires. So as we spoke earlier, Dutch did box, and he's on them fresher set, and he's 10th. How has he done that? Gennady up in the 15th now, but ahead of Merckx. Tropic's not gaining many positions, actually in fact dropping positions. Tease is well out of position. When I say well out of position, he's 3-4 seconds behind him. Shit man, such a great race. Yeah. It is unfortunate, Tease, it is. It really is. Not many moves here, but we do see Dutch possibly on Super Turbo as Super Turbo goes across the line and what is... Oh my god, what a move by Dutch! He just... Okay, he's forced Turbo off, but like... He moved like so late there and then dived Turbo, like that was sketchy. That wouldn't have... I wouldn't have done that. I would have stayed in the middle and, you know, let them know I'm about to make an overtake. But I guess never let your opponent know the next move. Anyways, as we now see Sandro on Fear Jack, he flies ahead of the Aston Martin in P7 now he goes. He's on that charge for P6 now, Niels. You see Phantom is struggling with tyres. Phantom is sliding all over the track. Having grip issues, I believe. Henke remains P4. Really good race so far for him. I've got boxable teasers here I might actually dig into. I mean, oh, there's yellow flags. That is a car around. I think that is Tropic? Maybe it may be Tropic or Ties. Okay, sorry. This is so well. Anyways, ooh, chocolate. Oh! Oh, Tease! Yeah, oh my god, what the hell was that? Anyway, Tease had a huge snap out there. Does he have wing damage? Doesn't look like it. I think he's good. 8 seconds to Tropic now. Not a good position for him. Yeah, again, not many possession changing here. I mean, Kim and Gennady are battling it. I think Kim... oh. The chocolate stuck to my tongue there. Gennady going for the move on the straight. Owen on Turbo. Sorry, no. Nick on Turbo. Whoa! That was scary looking at that. There was almost a huge crash there between the two of these drivers. Careful, guys. As I said, Nick ahead of Turbo now on that straight. Lewis down into 13th. Not a good race for Lewis so far. I could actually use a drink, I'm not going to lie, my mouth is pretty dry. Oh, there's Coca-Cola, yay. Pull that out. I've got cupcakes in my fridge. Anyways, any position changes. We do have Sandro making a move on Fanfinis. I missed that. Fanfinis out of position. I'm pretty sure Fanfinis battling for P5. Fanfinis having huge issues with his tyres so far. What is happening to Fanfinis? It was the last lap of the race. I didn't even realise that. It's a sprint race. Will Sandro get ahead? No, he won't. Pardon me. Anyways, that is the sprint race over and done with. Panda wins the sprint race. Dennis P2, Ben in P3, Henke down into 4th. Actually, no, Henke's remained 4th. Neil's up into 5. Fanfit's down into 6th place. Sandro up into 7th. That's where I was expecting him, not like down in 10th and 11th where I seen him earlier. Jack in 8th place, Dutch in 9th, Nick in 10th, Super Turbo in 11th, Yaye in 12th, Lewis 13th, January 14th, Kim 15th, Merckx 16th, Magi 17th, Tropic 18th, and T's dead last with a disconnection. Like, I don't know what's going on, but like, I am having issues speaking at the moment, and I don't know why. As I said, Panda wins the sprint race and gets 8 points for the Red Bull team and his championship standings. Dennis in P2 in the Ferrari. Ben in P3 in the Red Bull. NKP4 in the Alpine. Niels in P5. Fantinus. I'm going to actually grab the race director because I already said everyone. Not much happened. Not much happened. I forgot Royk actually DNF'd. Moving on. Dutch P9. Owen. Nick, sorry. I keep saying Owen, but it's Nick. Super Turbo in 11th, Yayi 12th, Lewis 13th, January 14th, Kim 15th, Merck 16th, Mad G 17th, Tropic in 18th, Tees in 19th, and then Royk with a DNF in that race goes 20th. I don't know why, but like, I'm having troubles getting my words out. Strange. Anyways, as we now line up and wait for the drivers to make their strategies and to fix any of their setups that need to, just in case, I think this is another good time to shout out Formula 7. We race Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. No, not Tuesday, sorry. Wednesday. Tuesday is different. I'm thinking of a different league, sorry, my fault. Wednesdays, and honestly, the community is amazing. We get good drivers, fun drivers, you know what I mean? They're socializing, you know what I mean? Like, they actually talk a lot. Maybe too much. And then you got the admin staff, the league directors, all this amazing people to make and mold F7. Mm. They're as good as their right. Let me try and get this out. They're that good at their job, right? I'm trying to English this in the good way. Damn, I missed the quality times. What was the pole time? Good question. I don't remember. I think it was a 1:11.4 or a 1:11.1. Anyways, one light, and that's obviously for the my brain's not working. Formation lap. There we go. The formation lap. Dennis did gain that position on Ben in the sprint race, and he will start in P2. I really need to stop eating these Maltesers. I think they're doing something. They're too good. Anyways, as I was saying about F7, their members, their staff, league directors, CEOs, know what I mean? They're legends. Absolute amazing people. They put so much work and effort into their job in F7. I respect it. A 110. Oh, it was a 110? Oh! Here was me thinking it was a 111. Whoops. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, there's so much roles. There's so many roles in F7. Like, for example, for realistic, right? We have team bosses, right? So you've got a Aston Martin team boss, which used to be me for a race, maybe 3. The McLaren team boss, also me. The Williams team boss, which is kind of me as well, in a way. The Ferrari boss, the Red Bull boss, the Mercedes boss. Like, there's so many like different aspects of this league, right? That if you join, you could possibly get one of these roles, like a team boss. You know what I mean? You put the work in, you post on Instagram, get your money, you manage your drivers, you tell them, like, right, you want to stay for another year, do you want to, like, leave? Hold on, Banana, didn't you have a go at Sus for being team boss for a team he wasn't team boss of? Like, don't get me wrong, right? Sus did an amazing job for Merck before Billy went in, right? But because he was getting funding for Merck as well as being a driver, that's what I like was upset about. Because, for example, I put a lot of time in, right? And then, you know, Sus also had to kind of do time when Jamie didn't do it. But anyways, ignoring that, we have a lot of disqualifications on the lineup. I don't hear the lights. What's happened with the lights? Um, I think it might be a red flag situation, guys. This happened in, I think it was PRL. This happened. The Oh my god. Kim. Wait, why is Kim P1? What the? Wait. Kim. Oh, I think I know what's happened. Because Kim is out of position, right? The game thinks that he's starting P1 now. Um. Oh my god, that's very far back for Tropic. But yeah, look like. Okay, Kim is left. Yeah, it was Kim. 5 lights. And away we go for the Grand Prix. But yeah, honestly, I don't know what happened there. Kim, yeah, Kim needs to leave. Yeah, on my screen it shows Kim and not loading in. Right, I'll get Kim back in real quick before he DNFs. We might need to like think about something for this because I've watched it and oh, right, I missed that. What happened to Yaye? Why is what? Wait, huh? 3 cars have had a collision and lost their wings. What is happening? How is Tropic up in the 14th? I'm pretty sure he started like almost last. Dennis was typing. Oh, Dennis, Dennis, head down, mate. You got to race now. Niels against Fanthenis. I think he's ahead now. The timesheets are. Oh, okay. I honestly wouldn't be surprised, but like at the same time, I don't see. Like, how do I describe this? There's no point in doing another red flag situation because my screw up earlier has probably cost us a lot of time. So I think we should keep it going. Hope for a safety car later on in the race. I honestly don't. I had this in PRL where a driver got a drive-through on a formation lap. Like, don't ask me how, but he got a formation lap. On the formation lap, he got a drive-through for jump starting on a formation lap. And when everyone lined up, we were stuck on grid, waiting for like the lights to go out. It just never went out. It was funny. As we see Royk on Lewis down into turn 4 of Repsol. And move done for the Aston Martin, but Lewis could come back here. The times are still really screwed up, so I'm going to give it a second just to fix it, and hopefully we can finally get back to racing as we do see Dutch and Yaye into the pit lane. I really don't know what's happened into turn 1. Both Williams down in the P16-17. Not a weekend they're one so far, as well as the Haas drivers 15 and 18. Tropic in 14. Like, Tropic did have that huge issue into turn 1 in the sprint race, but he seems to be capitalising from a very interesting, weird collision into turn 1. I got kicked out. Yeah, no worries, I'll get you in, Mercs. This is probably a bad thing to say, but I don't see. Is he a crossplay driver or is? Okay, Mercs, I actually do not know your EA, let alone your PSN. So doesn't he? I can't tell if you're appearing. Oh, actually, let's go and check to see if he's. I got alright. Okay, Mercs. That's all the EA. That's online EA friends. So where's Mercs? I don't think you're appearing online, mate, because that's the bottom. Anyways, I think Dennis just went fastest. That happened. I missed that. I'm missing a lot of action. Actually, Mercs, what is your PSN, and I'll attempt to get you back in. Unless if like someone else is still here. Vanna goes fastest. How many moves are happening throughout the grid? DRS is enabled though. T is on. Oh, Ginardi up into 10! What is happening in this Grand Prix? Like, it's so up and down. What the ERS of the top 3? Good question. Let me, I need to turn this stuff on. I forgot. Sorry, my fault. That's tires. Ooh. 3 drivers have opted for the soft, including Ginardi. Interesting. Okay. Thank you, Mercs. That makes my life a lot easier. Thank you, mate. As we do see Yaye, okay, Dutch and Yaye, I think, are just tossing up and down, I think. Mercs is out of position, but apparently I think that both, yeah, I think Kim and Mercs are out. Yeah, hold on, let me get Kim back in as well. Yeah, just give me a second, let me see if I can try and invite Kim, because I think he's also disconnected, because I feel like by the time, you know, they disconnected, Kim's also, oh wait, I have not invited Kim back. Whoops. My fault, Kim. Sorry. Anyways, the driver's top 3. Let's see. Panda's on 46. Dennis down into 18%. As well as, oh, Ben moving. Ben making a move on Dennis. Oh, he's flying. And down into turn 1, Ben goes ahead of Dennis. Right, Henke 41. Niels down to 24%. The Ferraris are not managing their ERS very well here. Fanfinus as well. Nick actually got more. Oh, Sandro does have a lot more ERS than Nick and Fanfinus, so this could be an interesting one for him. Tees did make a move on Jan Audi. Audi down into the 11th now. His tyres will start to suffer as Royk is on them medium tyres. What time is it? 8:13. Interesting. Whoa, whoa. Interesting moving. As we do see Sandro on the back of Nick still. Not much he can do behind this Merc. Nick and Merc. As we do actually see Giannotti and Royk battling down into turn 10. I don't even want to try and pronounce that because I know I'm going to get it wrong. As we do see Royk actually gaining a lot of possessions now. And there's yellow flags. Dutch has spun it. Dutch has spun. I kind of went off forward there. Dennis now ahead of Ben. Dennis does have 24%, but Ben does have more ERS. He's having to lift off, but we do see Royk and Tees. Royk down. Wow, that was a good move, not gonna lie, I think. Down into turn 2, I think that was. Maybe turn 1. I'll see if I can try and get you back in, but I've only got a limited time before I have to go back into check the race. Yeah, it doesn't show you're online, mate. Unless you're crossplay. No. Ben's on crossplay? Interesting. Yeah, I can't really do much. Actually, you're in the car, you Merc. You're in the car already. So that's too wide even for a normal driver. I'll stay on board just to check. Now you're back in. Okay, good. I can tell because he's waiting. Yeah, we're good. We're all good. We're going to stay on board with Ben going down into the DRS route behind his rival of Dennis. As he now makes the move on Dennis, going past him very easily, now going into the braking zone of turn 1. Ben stays ahead of Dennis, with these soft tyres now decreasing in their life expectancy and lifespan. I could possibly see Dennis maybe getting P1 here, especially with these softs could be dying quickly. Sandro remains P7. Where's Jack? Oh, there's a move here. Tees and Jack. No, Tees and Royk, sorry. Maybe actually, no, all 3 of them. Giannotti's a little bit further back, but Jack and Royk now trying to get past this Alpine of Tees, which did, I believe, start from the back of the grid with the incident of disconnection in sprint race. Not much moving again. I mean, Sandro maybe, but like, I might as well stay on board with these guys because Jack doesn't have the ERS to manage. Ooh. Tees has more straight line than Jack. Ooh, that was almost in the back of Tees there, Jack. Anyways, let's go on board with Sandro here as he sees the 2 Mercs ahead of him, Fanfinus and Nick, as Fanfinus moves over to the right. It's a safety car! Why is the safety car out? What's happened? Niels has spun around. T's got 3 seconds for corner cutting. What's happening on the straight here, guys? Come on. 5 seconds for Giannotti for speeding in. Oh, for a collision with Fear Jack? Oh, what's happened there? What's happened? Oh, that's unfortunate for the McLaren driver. Imagine now gaining the places after the safety cars in and out. I'm probably going to get like 50 notifications from my team saying, what the day, what the day. Speaking of, where's my phone? There it is. I actually have notifications. I do have a notification. Nah, it was nothing. We're good. Well, we got a message to TikTok saying we want to hear from you. I can't tell if that's like a thing we or something or... But anyways, we do have the safety car out. We do have drivers in the pit lane. Panda pitless. It's a double stack. It's a double stack for the Red Bull team. Is Ben going to get slowed down by his teammate? Yep, looks like it. Not by a lot though. I'm sorry, I'm missing a lot of things right now. All the front four are onto the hard compound. Ben down in the P5 after that pit hold up. Not good for him. Let's see. Ben's on them mediums now. He's went to the medium tire. He's going to try and do a two-stop. T's onto the soft tires, I think. Yeah. Generally onto them hard tires after 5 seconds. This does work out for him if you think about it. That 5 seconds has just been used in the pit lane. But he's going to be behind Super Turbo as now Super Turbo is giving him space. Okay, no. I thought Turbo would just like try and fly down into turn 1 trying to get ahead of Janody, but nah. He gives him the place. Thank you, Turbo. Anyways, T's. Oh wait, why does T's have a penalty? Oh, the 3 seconds, yeah, that makes sense. I remember now, Kim is into the pit lane now. He's going onto the softs. He's just, okay. Kim, why double soft strategy? Soft, medium, soft, hard possibly for Kim here. But yeah, out of like everyone right now, I don't really see anyone that's like caught my eye. I mean, Magi up and in 9th. That just caught my eye, never mind. Magi up into 9th place in a Williams. Granted he's on 8 lap hards, he's probably going to be slow, but still. This could be a decent strat for him, maybe not. But we'll keep an eye on him, see if he gets places, loses places. But we do have T's behind him as well as Fear Jack and the Aston Martin. Waiting for the rest of the grid to pack up now. Merckx down 17th. I can't lie, this race has been kind of like... I feel like there's not been as many overtakes as I thought. But at the same time, like... I feel like, definitely the weather. I blame the weather, it's definitely affecting my mood right now. Should be cloudy and sunny. Very, very sunny, not cloudy. Anyways. Yeah, you're still trying to catch up to the pack as well as Kim. Feel like they probably should have waited until they all caught up to the safety car. I'm totally not reaching back down for my box of Maltesers. I'm a very hungry guy and I like Maltesers. Whoops. Probably in the protection map, I'll go. Alright, safety cars in this lap. As the pack now all caught up behind Panda. Let's keep an eye on him, wait until he goes. Just remember guys, be very careful. Instead of predicting when they're going to go, react. Trust me, I've done that a couple times. Sandro, damn. You know what's funny, right? I was going to put Sandro up for pole position for the prediction, as we actually just see Panda now going. That's some late reaction from Dennis, now 5/10. Henke has P3 now. Fanfinis P4, Ben on them mediums, gaining. Trying to overtake Milan here, but, oh sorry, I called Milan. Fanfinis. Oh, collision! Careful guys. We don't want to be battling too hard right after a safety car restart. We don't want another one. As we now see Sandro's POV of this battle, as we see Ben going down the inside into turn 4. Repsol. Ben down the inside again into turn 5. Phantom is not giving him an inch to overtake here. Down into 6 and 7. Ben down the inside. Phantom is early on the brakes to make that switch back, but no can do. He sits behind the Red Bull driver as there's been a spin during now these rounds. He's lost his wing. As you can see, it like just piled next to the Qatar Airways barrier there. That's unfortunate for the McLaren driver. This is his last race with the team until he gets moved / switched around for Henke. As we now see the cars coming across the line, setting their fast laps now. Dennis currently holds that. He's with that 3 seconds up into 8th place with both Aston Martins right behind him. There's been a move, Kim on Merckx. It's almost 3 wide. Dutch, sorry, up into... Oh, what a double move! He's gone for it, and Dutch is getting 2 positions. Dutch is flying, and with he spun. Okay. Fun for the full family. As we see Ginoda in the pit lane now. JJ's offered up for 79 when his driver number's 3. I'm not complaining. Dennis right on the back of Panda in the Red Bull. Could he overtake on the next DRS zone as we see Tropic right behind Mad G? Goes to the inside. Ooh. Careful, mate. You got a driver behind you. I'm going to keep an eye on Tropic because I don't think he was ready for realistic. I think he's just been put in a lot too early. But I can't really say much. He seems to be doing good so far. E16 in his first race for realistic, as we now see obviously Dutch and Mad G. As Tropic tries, ooh, practically sandwiched out by Dutch there. As we now see Dennis still 2 tenths behind Panda. ERS check. They're pretty much similar right now, which isn't that bad for Dennis. Henke behind with more though, but he's fending off Ben up in a P4 after overtaking Fanfinis. Sandro behind Fanfinis. Nick right, no I wouldn't say right behind Sandro, but he's there. Same with Tees with the 3 seconds though. Roik now possibly making a move on Tees. He thinks better of it, but he could get a switch back here before the DRS. I don't think that's a good idea for Roik. In my opinion, I would just sit behind him and wait for the DRS then overtake. We have a spin, it's Yaya again, isn't it? Yeah, Yaya's round, he's in the runoff. Interesting. I'm going to keep an eye on him. As we now see Dennis making the move for the P1 slot. Dennis now leads the Spanish Grand Prix ahead of Panda and Ben. Ben catching though, he's ahead of Henke now. Panda is sitting right behind Henke. Begging Henke to get out of the way so he can overtake, but Henke's not allowing it. Sandro as well, just waiting for that opportunity. As we see Yaya now retiring from the session in the pit lane, which is okay. Ginoda gets a 3 seconds, not very good for him as he does in last place. Kim into the pit lane. does Kim retire as well. Guys, just a little friendly reminder, be careful on pit exit as our car is retiring. I can't tell if Kim's retiring. He's getting his wing changed. Why is he getting his wing changed? Didn't look damaged to me, but okay. January up in the 8th now with that 3-second time penalty, but we do have moves moving now onto the front 4. Sorry, front 5 including central. No, not central. Well, front 6. Front 7. There we go. 7 of them are all in between like 2 seconds. Panda now trying to go for it, but there is a lapped car ahead of him as well as Dennis. There is Kim. Kim, mate, just be careful. You will have blue flags. If you get blue flags, please move out of the way because you will have to obviously slow down. That's Merckx. Merckx is out. Merckx is retired in the pit lane as well. That's a shame. This actually could be his final race in realistic. Kim letting the drivers now pass. Thank you, Kim. A little bit on the grass there, man. You didn't need to be on the grass. That's just going to burn your tires, but okay. Going to burn your tires. Just remember, guys, any like issues or crashes or like anything like that, you can report them to the stewards. They will have a look at it. Januri stays out in the pit lane. 10 seconds for Kim. That has to get removed at the end of the race. 100%. That was unfair for Kim. He literally moved off track to let everyone by. That I've got to say that has to be removed. But yeah, Kim now being lapped by almost every single driver. As we now see Ben on his teammate, gunning for P1 now, Ben is. Right behind Dennis on them mediums now, he is gunning for it, but Dennis will have the longer tyre to go to the end. Whereas Ben might only have this tyre until lap 25. He sets purple first sector though. We have moves. Niels on Lewis, I believe. Lewis trying to come back on him. Niels goes wide, but pushes it back in as we see Tribble going down the inside of Lewis here. Coming down into turns 5. What was that? A bit of lag there. Interesting. As we see Tribble teases out. What's happened to Tease? Oh, he's crashed. That's a strange place to crash. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's had a little bit of, he had too much throttle on exit and just put it in the wall. But yeah, that is Tease out of the Grand Prix. And it's a drive-through for Kim. Kim has a drive-through. That is very unfortunate, but there's a safety car. Dennis pits. Ben stays out. So does Panda. What is... Okay. We do see another car into the pit lane. That's Roy. Sandro stays out as well. He can go to the end on these tyres as well as Ben at this point, thinking. Ben probably could go to the end if he saves these tyres. But Ben will lead the Grand Prix as Roy is in, Dennis is in, Dutch is in. Dutch gets a 5-second for speeding into the pit lane. Generally up in his 16th now after T's retirement. Wait, hang on a second. How is Kim about to get lapped by Gennady? Had to retire, mate. It was undrivable with the lag. There's lag? Oh, no. Oh, that's unfortunate, mate. Not gonna lie. Dennis and Tropic, what the hell is going on there? Tropic, mate, you gotta give that position back, I'm pretty sure. Either that or I'm so confused what's happened. Yeah, Tropic, give that position back to Dennis. You overtook illegally. Okay, that's right. That's got to get managed. Dennis, if you hear me, just pop off track so you don't get 5. Don't risk it, mate. Unless he went off track already, I don't know. But I don't know what's going on here. I think it's lag or something, but... yeah. Let's actually have a look at the penalties. Drive through for Kim and oh, do you know, did both of them have a drive through? It's not good for them. Dutch with a 3 seconds as well. As we see Maggi into the pit lane now. He's probably going to go into the mediums now at this point. Ben still leads the safety car though. Dennis, yeah, honestly I don't know. I think something happened between him and Tropic, I don't know. I don't know if it was lag or like illegal overtaking or something, I don't know. I don't even know what I did with my phone. I put it down for a second and then lost it. Phone, where are you? You're not there. Where did I put you then? What? Okay, I'm confused. I've lost my phone. I've somehow managed to lose my phone. Ah, there you are. I'm on the floor. Apparently Kim needs an invite. I think he's good. Safety car is not in this lap unless Giannotti can catch up. It's going to be a really late call from the safety car, I think. As soon as Giannotti catches, I think the safety car is just going to go, yep, pit. So everyone be careful, safety car is staying out, 100% staying out, you're good. Watch it cut the corner. Just Bert just like, right, everyone's lined up, pulls in the pit lane. As we're now having to deal with one more lap of the safety car. Just remember guys, any incidents you do have over the race weekend, or yeah, the race weekend, please make sure to report them to the stewards. They will handle anything, including any penalties or unfortunate incidents. Just make sure you've got your race director with you. I did clip sprint, and I'm going to try and get to see if I can clip the other one. I forgot what it was. My brain's not working. The race. I'll try and get the race incident report as well. Safety car should be in this lap, so let's keep an eye out. Safety car is in this lap. As now we see Ben, for the first time, leading a safety car restart this race. Because I'm pretty sure it was Dennis and Panda that did it, or just Panda, I don't remember. But yeah, Ben will lead the safety car on them 10 lap mediums. Everyone eager, waiting behind. Well, let's go on board with Panda. Was that a little bit of rain or something? I don't know. A little bit of weaving. Ben leaving it really late here. 3, 2, 1, in his way! Good reaction. Not really from anyone there, except from actually Cedric got a good reaction on fan fitness there. He's on the back of the on the back of the Mercedes. But the Mercedes is on the back of the Alpine. The Alpine goes defensive. No moves. Dennis stays P10 right behind Super Turbo. Right ahead of Tropic now, as well as Dutch and possibly Maggi here, and Tropic's just taking Dutch out. I've got no words. I've literally got no words. What's happening to Ginoudi? How is he all the way back there? And poor Kim, honestly, like that he's so far back. It's a real shame. Oh, this race has not been very good. Not gonna lie, it's not been one of the best. Here Jack letting Dennis through there. Central for P5 though. That's good for him. He's doing good. It is a shame for most of these drivers. It's their last race this season before the mid-season driver swaps, as we now see Owen. We'll call him Owen. Nick, sorry, getting overtaken by Dennis. Dennis is on the charge for that podium. He's got Sandro ahead of him. He will have that much more grip against him. 12 lap old hards. He goes down the inside. Nick goes way. Oh no, sorry. Vanthenis goes wide. That's a double overtake for Dennis up in a P4. And now Sandro capitalizes on Vanthenis' mistake and tries to go sending it down the outside of turn 5. Oh my god. Racing. Finally. Still side by side going down past turn 6 and down into turn 7. Vanthenis now ahead of Sandro. Remains ahead of Sandro. Dennis now ahead of Henke. Dennis is flying right now. With only, let me calculate this, I'm not very good at math, I think. 9 puts it to that, so there's like 12 laps left and he's done 4 laps. That's 16 laps on them softs. I don't think they'll survive. I don't think the softs will survive till the end. I think Dennis might lose time to Henke and Vanthenis and all this. As Tropic is in the pit lane. And waiting onto the fresh set as Dennis sets the fastest lap. Panda now overtaking his teammate off Ben. Ben actually kind of fighting this one a little bit, I think. Not letting his teammate pass. Oh, and Dennis is now on the charge behind Bennis. Bennis? Who the hell's Bennis? Dennis now trying to go for the overtake on Ben. Backs out, waiting for that good old sweet DRS. Into turn 9. But down into turn 5 they go. Later on the brakes goes Dennis. Around the outside of turn 5, Dennis is now side by side with Ben. Going down past turn 6 into 7. Uphill through 8. And there is a move done. Move done for Dennis. DRS enabled Dennis and he's on 6%. That's... Oh my god. Why does it go ready? I don't like that. That's weird. Sandro down in his 6th place still. That's good points, but if you can get ahead of Vanthenis here, this could be better points. You finish, and the higher you finish, the more points you get. Well, Buxton quote right there. Anyways, DRS enabled for Sandro as we see Dennis making the move on Panda for the lead of the race. Dennis now ahead of Panda down into turn 1. He goes! Ah, Dennis made the good decision going on to them softs, but how long will they last? As we now see Lewis and Super Turbo battling it for the last point. As we now see Lewis overtaking Turbo and possibly Magi gaining this position from Turbo's mishap. Vanthenis and Sandro here now again. Generally we have 5 place speeding into the pit lane. Sandro backing off from Vanthenis, letting him have that P5 finish for the moment. As we see Ginoudi retiring from the race, that's the race done for him. Oh, it's a shame, mate. You did your best. You don't have to worry. You understand what happened and everything. Just get your ports in. Alright. No need to worry about it. Panda sliding. Says, when does Panda slide? Panda never has slid in F7, I swear. He's never slid in F7 whatsoever. But Ben now suffering on them old mediums. He should have boxed, but he stayed out. On to lap 24 we go. Very wide from the Alpine driver there, as now we see Henke getting overtaken by Vanthenis and possibly Sandro at this point. Sandro backs off from his future teammate. Yeah, just be careful guys. Ginoudi's car's still on track. I don't know why. It should be pulling off, yep. That's, I don't know why that does that, man, like, I really don't. Kim now overtakes and up in his 16. Henke and Sandro now just right behind Phantom is now up into P4. I'm watching you, Phantonis. I'm watching you very closely, my friend. Sandro with the DRS as well as Henke trying to gun it for that P4 finish of the race. But we do have multiple cars now lining up behind them. DRS train at this point, but we do see Dennis walking away with this race so far. But how long will they softs last is the real question. Ben losing a lot more time than he should be against his own teammate. He's used all of his ERS trying to gain. Henke's ahead of Phantonis now. Sandro just sits behind Phantonis at the moment, but he does have Phantonis' teammate Nick right behind Sandro, as well as Niels right behind them as well. All of them are trying to gun for that P5 finish, maybe even P4. Right, wait, wow, that's interesting. Right, battling Super Turbo now. Side by side they are. Alright, so far so good for them. We do have Henke now right behind Phantonis. Phantonis made another move before the DRS. That's risky, but it's also a smart decision if Henke overtakes him. Ah, he's flumped it. He's fluffed it. Phantonis will not get DRS for the big long straight, but ooh, he's trying to get Henke to overtake him, but Henke knows better. They're playing DRS chicken. Right behind them is Sandro Mind. Sandro could capitalise from these guys as we go down around turn 14. DRS enabled for Sandro, trying to gain as much time against Henke and Phantonis. Henke now on Phantonis. Sandro think better of it. Yep, there we go. And Phantonis sits behind Henke, and Henke's up in the fourth again. Oh, I almost called him Owen again. Nick still remains right behind Sandro on them 17 lap hards. Neil's on that one extra lap old hard tyres. Fear Jack on them 17 soft, so Dennis still leading the race from 1.8, but we do have a possible move from Roy and Super Turbo here. You faked the oh, that did very messy there, but we move on. He's going to get DRS for the upcoming straight. Roy does. As we now watch Roy right behind Super Turbo, DRS enabled, down the inside he goes, down to turn 10. I actually really want to know what this driver, this corner is named. Corner, it's that corner? Okay. Lacotte? Lakites? I don't know. Anyways, where was I? Sandro remaining behind the Phantonis, behind Phantonis as we now see Roy and Super Turbo now. Super Turbo still remains ahead of Roy. Roy now suffering on them 18 lap hard, medium, sorry. Let's go on board with Sandro in these this pack here. Let's get a little bit of this action going, you know what I mean? Let's get rid of it. Hey Sam, how's it going, mate? Welcome in. We do see Sandro with the DRS on. Phantonis trying to gain as much time as he can, trying to keep it right behind him. All the cars making it safely through like kikes? I could be wrong. Through Banks Abadell and down through Europe car and New Holland. Why is turn 1 called Elf? Anyways, as we now see the drivers going down into turn 1 named Elf. That's a funny name. Oh! Phantonis is down. Phantonis is... Oh my, no way. Phantonis has dropped it down in the P7 behind his teammate Sandro and Henke now. Battling it for P4. Phantonis got... Ooh, Phantonis a penalty. How did I not see that? Phantom's got a 3-second time penalty. Oh! Henke spun it! Sendra's up into P4! Oh no, what happened? Oh, that's a huge pile up. Oh, I think Henke's had an issue. Henke's had a huge issue and slid. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. 5-second, please. Oh, 5-second penalty. Oh, okay. Illegal overtake on. Yeah, that wasn't happening, to be honest with you. That'll get rechecked after Milan. You don't have to worry about it. That'll definitely get checked. You were ahead of Fear Jack, and Owen can't overtake Fear Jack just for. Yeah. But Sendro up into P4 now. Neil's up into P5. He boxes with wing damage. Fanfin is up into P5 now. Fear Jack into the pit lane as well. They'll probably be going on the softs. Niels gets a 5-second for speeding into the pit lane. Henke is also in the pit lane, I believe. Where is Henke? There he is. I couldn't find him. Henke, does he actually have damage? Does Henke have damage? Henke does not have damage. That's a miracle. That is a miracle. Anyways, we do see these drivers now pushing the car as hard as they can, trying to gain as much time out of the tyres they have. Oh, Central up into P4 though. That's an amazing drive from him. I'm pretty sure he went from like P8. So that's on 4 places. But I have to, honestly, I'm going to wait until lap 32 to say my driver of the day, mainly for the fact that there could be so much carnage towards the end of the race. So yeah, apparently Henke, I think, just spun the car and then like had a pile up. I think Sandro managed just to avoid it, so I think we're good. McLaren's good rather. Phantom is still ahead of his teammate, having a huge snap with the back there. Neil's getting another 3-second time penalty. Not good so far for him. The Ferrari driver, possibly out of contract mid-season, could be getting replaced by a new driver. Not new driver, sorry, a different driver. So this is his last chance. This was his last chance to prove that he can battle for the win and be consistent. But it doesn't. Why is he driving with Maxi's number? That's bizarre. He's driving with Maxi's driver number. Oh my god! That's actually comedy. That's actually comedy. I'll take it long. Yes, I know I can't. Ah no. But I'm still finding this funny. Niels is driving around with Maxi's number, and I think, oh, I know, that's bizarre. That's actually mad. Also want to there's also going to be a new team boss joining the grid. And realistic for Aston Martin. So I'm no longer going to be the Aston Martin team principal, which is sad to say that I'm going to miss it. But I've got Sean to kind of, help. So, I mean, managing three teams wasn't too bad. I got all posts out. You know what I mean? I'm not complaining. I could probably do the full the full grid. But anyways, we do see Henke on Roik there. He is up in a P7 now, trying to gain as much places as he can. His tyres are going to be severely burned out though. As we do see Central walking away this P4 finish, as we do see Dennis's tyres now failing. If I remember correctly, he was 1.8 ahead of Panda, and now Panda is now only 1.3. Ben's tyres have also apparently now kicked back up, and he's gained on his teammate. The top 3 now battling for the lead of the Grand Prix. Sandro, I think, might walk away with this P4 if he keeps it in the lines and also doesn't have any issues. But Milan will, sorry, not Milan, Fanfinus will be dropped down with that, I'm pretty sure 3-second penalty that he's got. I could be wrong. I will be doing race interviews, guys, if you ever want to join in, because I don't mind. It's a nice Wednesday night and I could use a little bit of company. I'm not going crazy, you're going crazy. Anyways, yeah, let's look at the tyres. So, oh, there's a move. Oh, Nick, oh, God, Nick, you really need to change your in-game name. Like, how are you even supposed to say that? No offense. Owens a men met Nick. Owens a men met Nick. That's a tongue twister. Anyways, Nick is ahead of Fanfinus, but Henke is trying to catch these two Mercedes drivers. As we do see now, Panda is in that DRS for the final lap, possibly. Let's stay on board with Panda, see if he can try and get that DRS wide open. Poor Banana, I know. Wait, why poor me? Wait, hold on, why poor me for a start? What do you mean, poor me? What do you mean, Sam? As we do see, Dennis is trying to break the Panda tool. I think he 2 moves on the straight. How many moves can you make on a straight before it's classed as weaving? As we do see Kim now being lapped. Onto the gravel he goes. Moving out of the way of the other drivers. Oh, Panda's right on the gearbox of Dennis. Dennis needs to get this. Oh, it's going to be tight. 1 defense and 1 more after that. Yeah. Dennis needs to defend down this DRS straight just to stay ahead of Panda. If he does that, Dennis will become the race winner. As we come down on the final lap into the final sector, Panda with DRS goes to the outside, Dennis defends on the inside. Forcing Panda off the track. Panda has a huge slide, but Dennis walking away with this race. I don't know, that might be a penalty for forcing another driver off the track, but I mean it was defending, so. But Dennis comes across the line to win the Spanish Grand Prix. Hey time, how's it going? Panda P2, Ben in P3, Sandro coming across the final couple corners now to finish a strong P4. Good result from Central. May not be a podium, but it's still a good result for Central. Nick in P5, Fanfinus in P6, but with that unserved 5-second penalty, he will drop, obviously, and maybe even ahead of Nick. That's strange. Oh my god, there's so many driver moves. I can't name them what's happening here, but I'll get the race director, guys. You're actually really good at commentating. I know! I mean, did you hear me when I was doing my silver victory lap? I screamed so loud in the mic I broke my voice box. But yes, as I was saying, Dennis does come across the line to win the Spanish Grand Prix. I am getting tongue twisted tonight. Panda P2. 25 laps on them tires. Yes, that reminds me. Driver of the day. Let's quickly see if I can try and get thingies before crossing the line. Shoot, I couldn't get it. And January left the session. Thank you, January, for leaving until the last second to leave. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. We don't have any issues, no lagging issues. Even though there was a little bit lagging throughout the session, but that happens. Anyways, it says Roik in-game. I'd have to give it to the person who's got the most overtakes. Or the most position gains. Subtract that by depending on what place the DNFs were. The DNFEs. Interesting track extension from Dennis. Yeah, I would say. Dennis walks away with the P1 finish. Panda P2, Ben P3, Central P4, Nick P5, Roik P6, P7 for Fanfinus, P8 for Henke, P9 for Trubo, Niels in 10th. That rounds your top 10. Lewis in 11th, Fear Jack in 12th, Matt G in 13th, Dodge in 14th, Tropic in 15th, Kim in 16th, January in 17th, Tees in 18th, Merckx in 19th, and Yayu rounds off the last place. Let's get the incidents real quick. Oh god, there's a lot of incidents. I will be doing interviews, guys, because, you know, I do that, and I like to do it, because it's fun. So if you guys have a spare moment of your time and want to, you know, come in and chat, feel free to. Driver of the day. It doesn't actually tell me because it's position gains. I'd have to give it to Sandro. Maybe Sandro. Roik 20th to 6th. Never mind. Roik definitely gets it. 20th to 6th place. Roik is my driver of the day. Nathan, write it down. I was P11 in feature. Mate, brilliant. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Anyways. I definitely have to give it to Roik. 20th to 6th is huge for him. That is huge for him. But we do have a little bit of retirees, and all like penalties and all that aside, it's an interesting finish. Why are we migrating host? What's happening? Anyways, let's jump into Combox real quick. I don't think I can jump into Combox. Okay, I'm just gonna start party. Uh, only invited players join. Yeah. Bear with me, guys, while I get the chaps in. Invite players. Let's see. Okay. Dennis. Where's Ben and where's Ben? Ben. Where's Ben? Ben. Where is Ben? Where is Ben? There's so many drivers. Oh my God, where's Ben? Can I search? I can't search. Ben. That didn't help. Okay, be right. Okay, that did not help. I can't find Ben for the life of me. Let me invite the group. So yeah, guys, if you guys want to join and have a chat, feel free to. I am chilling and vibing. Right, let me just do this real quick. And gameplay is being broadcasted. Right. I need to check to see if my mic audio. I know we picked up on thingy. Right. So I'm pretty sure Ben got P3 in the race. So we'll go on. We'll go and speak with Ben. Ben, how are you, mate?
Hello, mate.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, mate. Yourself?
I'm I'm actually not bad after tonight. I mean, it wasn't a very hectic race, but we're here to interrogate you. I'm joking. So, mate, how was your race?
Yeah, really surprising with how the pace went. Yeah, again, not much practice, only sort of 20 minutes before the race even started, so to have that type of pace was good. A lot of good teamwork throughout the team today. Between me and Panda, at times it was really good, and that's what I've been waiting to see all season was just teamwork between me and Panda, and there was moving out the way for one another at some point, and then I was managed to stay in his DRS at the end with my old mediums. I knew my race was finished probably from that second safety car with me being on more of the worn tyres. But that was absolutely outstanding race. I loved the battles that I had with Dennis and Panda at times, and it was just really fun to be in that top three.
Well, that's glad to hear that you enjoyed yourself because that's all, that's all racing is, enjoying it. Know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly, mate. Yeah, definitely.
Um,
It's nice to see sort of having the clean flights and yeah, it was just I can't say it was all I can say it was really fun and good points for the teams and good points for myself to get myself back up into the top three and see where I can push on from there. And I mean I think I'm far off race wins. I think Panda is a bit more, definitely more quicker than me. But I'm happy about that. I'm happy to be the second man and push on for the team and do everything I can for Panda. There's been previous times in the past where I've had teammates that are doing exactly the same for me. So if I can give a little bit back to my team and give what I can to Panda and for him to push on and strive to maximise the points from Dennis. I can. That's all I can do. So, but yeah, no, it's about team effort, and I'm just really enjoying my racing at the moment.
yeah, good man. By the way, if you don't mind me asking, what were your tires at the end of the race? 20,
Cool.
25 laps on them mediums. Surely they got to be
Yeah,
above
they were
40.
gone. They were around 70%. I knew they'd
Oh
be.
my.
Yeah, I knew they, but they felt so good. They didn't really have a drop off the cliff point. That only that last lap where I lost out to the DRS because Panda already got back into Dennis's,
hmm
and it was so good. I had the box seat to see those guys battling, and that last lap because I knew Dennis was softs were going to die off, and we kept it around. The gap wasn't too bad to Dennis, really. He said he was on fresh softs, and then obviously they deteriorated the way they did. And I stayed around 2.3, 2.4 to Dennis, and it was quite surprising. And I knew towards the end, there was going to be a last lap sort of battle, but no, I had the box seat, and it was brilliant to see. So great fighting from the pair, and well done to Dennis. Got through the grid so fast. And got past us too as well. So yeah, no, it's just really fun when racing goes like this and it's so clean and good. It creates a bond between drivers, and yeah, no, it was just really good to see.
Thanks, Ben. I hope you have a good rest of your night, mate, because honestly, you deserve it with that podium.
Thank you, cheers, Milano, and well done on the comms, and well done to Panda and Dennis.
Right, cheers. Right, give me a second, guys. Okay. Right, on board. No, sorry, on board. On to our race winner, Dennis. How are you, mate?
That was stressful, me, but I'm fine.
Good to. No, well, not good to hear. What do you mean stressful? What's happened? What happened?
Yeah, I knew I saved a soft tire during quali, and when I
Hmm.
saw the last safety car, I saw the perfect opportunity to go for the sauce. But to do a 17 lap stint on the sauce and to finish first is it's amazing, man.
Yeah, it was a really good recovery drive. Especially when you went onto the soft during the safety car. That was honestly, I would have probably put you up there for driver of the day, but I had to give it to Royk with that 20 to like sixth place. That was incredible driving. But what do you think of Ben's words when he said like the driving was clean and like how much he enjoyed it? What was your input on this?
Yeah, I also enjoyed it today because we were really close to them. In the beginning, when they were on the softs and I was on the mediums, the difference was there. But once we were on the same tire compound, it was really close. And yeah, in the end, I think it was just enough to keep Banda behind because if it was if there was a lap extra, he would have definitely overtaken me.
Hmm. Uh, what about Panda? What do you think of his racing and how far, like how much he caught you in the last couple laps? Were you really scared of
Uh,
like him overtaking you in
like
the last lap?
when the safety car restart was there, I was gaining a lot of positions quickly. But once I was ahead of the Red Bulls, I was thinking like I have to manage these tires because they were fine at that point. But if I push too much early, then in the end I will lose too much time. So I was all the time keeping the gap like 2 seconds, 1.8, sometimes it was 2.3, like that to manage my tires for in the end. And yeah, it worked out.
Well, then, it definitely did, didn't it? What do you think of the championship standings at the moment? I think it's UV Panda for the championship, isn't that correct?
Um, before the race, the gap was like 29 points. So there is a chance, but it's going to be hard because these Red Bulls are so quick, man. I have to nail the strategy and the setup all the time to be even close to them. So we'll see and wait. It's a long season. Everything can happen, but like now this is my third consecutive win, so I'm in a good flow, but don't know if I can keep it till the end.
Well, at least you kept it to the end and actually managed to stay ahead of the Red Bulls because they are well too quick. And yeah, congratulations on the win, Dennis, because you definitely deserve it and you definitely deserve the week to relax and chill and be ready for like gold or fantasy. You know what I mean? So you enjoy
May,
your time off, mate, and we'll see you on gold.
Banana, may I have a word?
Yeah, what's up?
I want to give a shout out to someone.
Oh, okay. I mean, sure, I don't see why not. What's up?
I want to give a shout out to Liam, the team principal of Red Bull.
Really?
Cause yeah, of course, he's a great man. Like before the race, we were talking a little bit, and
Ooh.
he didn't believe in me, but in the end, now he does. So a little shout out to Liam.
A shout out to Liam. Oh, I don't know if Reese is gonna like that. You chatting up the Red Bull team boss. I don't know about that. You trying to sneak your way to Ferrari there, Dennis?
No, no, man, I'm gonna stay at Ferrari till Reese decides to get rid of me.
I don't think he should. You're well too good and you're well too quick. If he
It's
gets rid of
crazy.
you, right? If he gets rid of you, right? I don't mind hiring you.
Like there are well, many teams we have on the grid, so there will be a place for.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for coming into the comms and saying a couple words. I hope you guys have the good, week and enjoy the little bit of break we have, and I'll see you next time. Next time when I'm live with F7. So yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you, I believe, for fantasy if it's on next week, or is it still the break? But I don't remember. Anyways, thanks guys for tuning in, and that's all from me, and I will see you in the next stream.